So family, this story comes from Connecticut. It's about a black woman who was shot by a police officer, and this police officer pled no contest, and yet somehow this officer was given a suspended sentence. And now activists are outraged, and you should be outraged too, because this is outrageous. And it shows you a pattern of how both the criminal justice system and also law enforcement treats black women in particular. You know, everybody on TikTok and everybody on YouTube and everybody in popular media, they try to boost up black women in a veiled attempt to put down black men. But actual people who are pro-black like myself, we take issue when law enforcement does this to black women, because it shows you a pattern. You know, if law enforcement does not respect your women, then you know how they treat your men. And there was a protest because former Hamden police officer Devin Eaton was sentenced to 3 years probation for shooting Stephanie Washington, who was a black woman. And Eaton earlier this year pleaded no contest to a charge of first-degree assault. Y'all, do you understand what you just heard? You just heard someone who was literally convicted, because pretty much they pled no contest to first-degree assault. They shot someone. This person didn't pass. They were injured, of course. But this person was given 3 years probation. When have you ever heard of a citizen who is not a police officer getting such a sentence? Think about that. This sounds ridiculous in any context, y'all. And here's the backstory. Back on April 16th, 2019, Eaton was supposedly investigating an armed robbery call where he saw a vehicle that was driven by Paul Witherspoon III, and that black woman was in that car. And the car sped off, and then Eaton decided to fire 13 shots into that car. Well, that woman was injured, and she was taken to the hospital for her injuries. But y'all, that means this man fired 13 shots into a car, a fleeing vehicle, when there was somebody in the car who could not, who very may well not be involved in any crime, could just be an innocent bystander. And this man got 3 years probation for this, y'all. And this shows you the pattern. They treat even black women like they are expendable. Unbelievable. The more things change, the more they remain the same.